In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to check your DV lottery results and also how to go around some of the error messages that you will get in the whole process. Now, I know that the DV lottery result is coming very soon. If you're checking this video, it must be coming somewhere. We're in 2025 now. So in case if you're watching this video in 2025, let me see you in the comment section if you're waiting for the results in 2025. Okay. Now, I'm going to be sharing my screen here with you. I have a screenshot. Now, I'm not going to be doing physical demonstration just because I'm doing this video ahead of time, meaning that the portal is not open for you to check, but I'll show you exactly how it works. All right. So what you're going to do is basically when the DV lottery results arrive, you're going to go to pick up your phone or go to the web browser on your computer, whether Chrome, whether Safari, whether Firefox or your phone browser. Type in dvprogram.state.gov, and when you go in there, when the results do come out on the right date. Right now, as I'm speaking to you, if you go there, you won't be able to check. But when the results come out, which is going to be midnight, I think May 3rd this year, it always come out different days throughout the different fiscal years, right? So when it comes out, you're going to go on the DV lottery website and you're going to say check results, right? You're going to say, when you come here, this is your confirmation when you apply for the DV lottery. This is how your confirmation look like, right? It has your name, it has a confirmation number, your year of birth, and then the digital signature, all right? You are going to plug in your confirmation number here in this first column, all right? Once you plug in that confirmation number, you will put in your last name, your family name. So if your family name is the same thing as your surname, all right? Just know that. So if your name is Kwame Bediakon, right? Bediakon will probably be your family name or your last name or your surname, all right? So you put in your surname here. Don't put your full name, because if you put your full name, it's not going to work. And then you put the year of birth here as well, the last year of birth, right? So if you're born in 1990, you put 1990. Don't put the whole date, just put the year. After you put the year, put in the authentication code, right? To tell the website that you are not a robot, right? So it's different for everyone. It's not, don't put in what you're seeing on the screen. Put in what you are seeing on your screen, on your website, all right? So put in the code here. If you're not able to read the authentication code, you see this little button here, click on this little button here, and then it will change it for you. Keep clicking on this button to keep changing it until you find out the one that you can read. Now, put in the authentication code here, and then after that, you hit submit. Now, when you hit submit, sometimes it will just give you the results straight away. If you're lucky, you typed in everything right, you get the result. But sometimes, especially the confirmation code is very long. So sometimes you can make, typing mistakes or, typo. You can put in some extra characters, or you can switch character to numbers, right? So instead of an O, you will put 0, right? In that case, you will get a result like this. You will get an error message. Majority of the time, if you see this error message, there's a few things that you need to do. It means that majority of the time, what I see people do is that they are switching character to numbers, meaning that sometimes when they see in this confirmation, sometimes when they see an O, they think it's a 0. Now, if you see a 0, 0 has a strike through it. The number 0 always have a strike through it, right? So if you're reading it and you see a 0 with a strike through it, make sure you type the number 0, not O. Do not use the character O or the alphabet O. Let me put it that way so it makes sense. I keep saying character. Character is everything. So if you see the O sign, the alphabet O has no strike through it. But if you see just an O like this in your confirmation, it just means it's the alphabet O. If you see an O with a strike through it, it means it's a 0. It's not an O. It's a number 0. It's the number 0. I see a lot of people make that mistake, right? And sometimes too, one of the characters that you will find out that a lot of people make mistakes with is the character 1 and capital I. Normally, when you have your caps on and you type in I, it's just going to be straight like this. Just like this, I. You're not gonna have I with the little line at the bottom and the top, right? You're just gonna have a one line I. That's a capital I. And then if you put in 1, you're also gonna see strike through, but just a little tiny, right? So just make sure if you're getting these, you are checking these characters, right? You are checking to make sure that O is not 0 and 0 is not O. You're checking that the 1 is not I and I is not 1. In case if you keep getting the error, just switch it out. You might be typing it in wrong, okay? The other Another thing that I see people do is they use their first name as the last name. If your name is Kofi Entry, you know that Entry is your last name. Kofi is not your last name. So sometimes if you make that mistake too, it will not work. Let's keep trying, all right? And majority of the time, sometimes too, they put in the wrong authentication code. But when you put in the wrong authentication code, this will just change into a different one and it will tell you to put in another one, right? Other errors that you will get when you're checking for your result is you put it in, right when you put it in, you get an error message on the page. If you get an error message on the page, that just means that their website is just overloaded, okay? There's a lot of people on the website. So when they first open the website, people will rush in to go and check if they won. There's going to be a lot of people visiting the site and it's majority of the time going to crash the site. And once it crashes the site, when you are trying to check, it will just give you an error message like, oh, this site is down or your internet connection, blah, blah, blah. It will give you some error message that is not pleasant, right? So just know that when that happens, just go off, just wait maybe a couple of hours and check again. Sometimes wait midnight when people are sleeping, set an alarm to wake you up in the middle of the night somewhere. Like, especially if you're trying to check on the same day that the result comes out, right? On the 3rd, May 3rd, 2025 is when the result is going to come out for DV 2025, right? If you check DV 2025 on the same day the result came out, majority of the time you're going to just be hitting the site at the wrong time because it's just overload, right? Like just site overload. Like there's a lot of people on the site. So just go midnight, check it somewhere midnight or maybe 2 days, 3 days after everybody have checked. That's when you can check it, right? So now with that being said, these are the common errors that you will find on the site. In case if you meet these errors, just do not hesitate to sort of like keep trying again. Now, in case if you do get in and it goes through, if you win, this is how it's going to look like. I already made a separate video, so I'm not going to go into details. If you win, this is how it's going to look like. It's going to say your name, dear this, you're going to see the American emblem and everything. Do not look out or be reading any messages in your email that say you are selected for the DV. It's just a bunch of scam and fraud, and don't follow those methods, okay? If you win and you go check with your confirmation number, it's going to say, dear, your name, you've been randomly selected, blah, blah, blah. That's how it's going to look like. Why do I know this? Because we help a lot of clients after they win, okay? Now, if you do not win, this is how it looks like. It's just going to tell you that based on the information that you entered, you were not selected. The entry has not been selected for further processing for the electronic. Please verify that you've entered all the information. Don't mind, it's normally majority of the time. If you get in this message, you are entering the right information, because if you did not, it wouldn't even bring you to this message, right? So the website again is dvprogram.state.gov. You go there, that's how you are going to be checking, right? And so in case if you do check and you win, you've been selected, you want someone to help you because you're freaking out, you're too excited, you're like, oh my God, I don't want to mess this one opportunity up. I need help with this. This is where we come in. We are consultant Kooturu. We've been helping people process the DV lottery. You can check on our YouTube channel. We have testimonies all over the place. And additionally, our biggest mission in the next 5 years, we want to help 20,000 people travel to the country of their dreams. So if you've been selected, definitely you want to be in the US, and we want to be part of your journey. We want to be part of your success story. We want to make sure that after you've been selected, your visa is approved, because being selected is not where the hard work is. The hard work is actually attaining that visa, getting that green card. That is the biggest thing. And right now, it's just not a walk in the park, right? There's a lot of things that you need to do. The fact that you're seeing that you've been selected does not guarantee a visa. You should know that, right? So if you need a professional to help you, I'm going to leave our WhatsApp link under the description. You can just click on it. It will launch you to our WhatsApp. You talk to us directly. We'll be able to help you. We work as a team. It's Kooturu Global. I'm here in the US. Majority of our team are outside the country. If you need help, reach out to us. God bless.
Some for to double chair, I mean, America say, Ghana, maybe some Debbie Bram, who person to cry, Eba America, who person will call Canada, Eba school, pushing a dear, to call 2 Robert Chapai, so person will call Dubai, Eba Yetuma, and that's grown piano baby, Yana person who call piano. She shall call 2 Robert, a Chapai, a partner contra, that's a wood tear, or Betty because where the music Johnny, where's the old is the kind of sending an audio Johnny, what 2 Robert, dear Yentissa, yet. Libi takazaka biala me tutu dagu chewa magime ginemuno na tsa say ya de papa etisa wo hwamia number na gu screen no so no pa na fra wo Kooturu a wo ye buei wo mo du betu fa Kooturu Global.